Hello, all of my lovely subscribers and viewers watching. I am going to be doing the clean girl makeup look today. This is pretty much a makeup look that is using mostly cream products, a lot of blush, a very nice fluffy brow, and some nice glowing skin. So it's everywhere. If you want to know how to create this look, keep on watching. Now, I went ahead and I applied my skincare before I got started with this look, but I do want to stress that how important moisturizing, applying your sunscreen, and also using a primer is before you do your makeup. It's going to make a huge difference with the way that your skin texture looks with the makeup applied on it, and also the longevity of it and the finish too. So I am using the Glow Recipe Dew Drops as my primer. I'm just going to quickly apply this on the skin. This is going to give us a nice glow and add that hydration. A setting spray from Real Techniques. This is their Hydrate and Glow setting spray with vitamin C and electrolytes. So it's really nice to kind of use as a primer spray before I do my foundation. I feel like it allows for it to really sink into the skin and not just sit right on top. I am using the Maybelline Fit Me, the matte formulation, and mixing it with the Revlon Candid foundation. These have two different finishes, so it gives me a nice happy medium, kind of a natural finish. And it's also a nice medium coverage, so I'm able to kind of even out my skin tone without looking really plasticky, which is the goal here. I'm using a beauty blender. It also makes it kind of a thinner layer on the skin and makes it look more natural. If you have a drier skin type, this NYX Bear With Me Concealer Serum is great. It's a medium coverage, it has a very hydrating, glowy finish, and it doesn't leave your under eyes looking really cakey or like crepey looking. Because, I mean, it's February. It's really easy for me to look like that nowadays. Now we can take a look at the brows. Mine are bald, so I'm going to use a Velour brow pencil to kind of fill them in and give them a little bit of shape. The whole trend right now is just having these really full, thick, fluffy, messy brows. So if you don't need to do the brow pencil, feel free to just use a colored brow gel like this Thicket from NYX and brush your brow hairs up and you're good to go. I'm not that lucky. I have to fill in with a pencil first. If you're looking for a brow gel that has great hold with keeping the hairs in place, this is not it, but I've heard the clear one's really good. For eyeshadow, I'm using the Colourpop shadow sticks in the color Check Please, is the only shade that I ended up using. And I'm taking kind of a pointed fluffy brush to blend out this wing shape that I've created, and kind of following up to the end of the tail of our brow bone. Now I'm going to grab the Naked 2 palette and I'm using the first shade called Skimp to kind of highlight my inner corner and my lid and my brow bone, all the areas that I really need to be bright. And then I'm using the shade Stark right next to it to set that cream pencil in our crease so that it doesn't move anywhere. Do not underestimate an eyelash curler. This can open your eyes up and make them look so much bigger. I'm pairing it with the Essence Lash Princess Mascara, which is literally like $4.99 from Ulta. Juicy Jazz is another YouTuber who talks about it all the time, and I'm so happy that I tried it. It's definitely a wet formula, so it can get messy, as you see there, but it's so thickening and volumizing, and it stays on. It does not give me a raccoon eye. Bronzer is definitely optional for this look. It's mainly focusing on blush, but because I am so fair, I wanted to add a little bit of warmth, so I'm using the Soleil Tan de Chanel and just putting that on the outer parts of my skin with my beauty blender and working that in. For blush, I'm using the e.l.f. Putty blush in the shade Turks and Caicos. It's this really nice peachy sort of tone that looks really good on people with blue eyes. So if you have blue eyes, just letting you know. And I'm putting that at the top of my cheekbones, a little bit at the bottom of my nose to give me a natural flush, and then the bridge of my nose, and buffing that in with an angled, kind of dense brush. So, because unfortunately the NYX concealer doesn't carry a shade light enough for me to highlight, I'm using this Dose of Colors full coverage concealer in the shade light, just to highlight a couple different areas that I want to kind of lift and brighten. And then of course I'm using my beauty blender to just blend that in. I love using eyeshadow as a under eye setting powder because I find that a lot of brands don't carry pressed powders that are light enough for me to highlight. So I'm using a cream shade in this Violet Voss palette and then highlighting with some shimmer using the Balm's No Money No Honey pigment that's like almost completely gone. I've literally had it for years. And then I'm going to do a lip liner, but I'm using my brow pencil as my lip liner. This is like one of those Instagram hacks, and they say your perfect lip shade is your brow pencil as your lip liner, and then your blush as your lip color, and finishing it off with some clear gloss. So that's what I did today, and I did think it looked really good. It ended up turning out pretty nice. I could deal with the blush being a little bit brighter, but it ended up really pretty, I think. And another 5-star product from Essence. This is their clear lip gloss, and it's absolutely beautiful. The shine that you get from it is insane. Thank you, Juicy Jazz, for recommending. I'm going to set it down with the spray that we used at the beginning. And this is our finished clean girl makeup look. So I hope that you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification. Give this video a like if you liked it, and definitely leave me a comment and tell me what video you want to see next. Love you guys. Bye!